All right, well, I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, and it's a great privilege to put on this evening's service for you, and I hope that you're greatly blessed by what's about to take place, because as we read in the scriptures, we can find that Jesus talks about relationships, and Jesus spent much time with people and encouraged them and strengthened their faith. And I just pray that this night would be a moment that your strength would, your faith would be strengthened, and that you could see how much you're appreciated by the different people on this campus, because sometimes we go through our ups and downs and we have our moments, but in the end we are all still children of God, and I want us all to be in the kingdom, and we love you greatly and hope that tonight would be a blessed evening for each and every one of you.
Happy Mother's Day, Miss Sutton. I'm here to tell you on how much I appreciate you. Miss Sutton, you were such a great cook. Like, I remember the time when I was at home suppers and you made that ravioli stuff, the cheese ravioli, with Alfredo sauce in it and the marinara, and the salad you made too. That was so good. Miss Sutton, also, you are such a great nurse too. And whenever like someone is hurting or something like that, like has a minor injury or something like that, you're like always willing to help them. And also, Miss Sutton, I always see you working hard too, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you too for all the work you've done for the school. Happy Sabbath.
Oh, hey, Carl, happy Sabbath. I appreciate your company in class this past year. I appreciate your quotes and your rants about things of life and about what you've been studying in your personal devotions. Very interesting. I enjoy your thoughts that you have from day to day. I appreciate how you are willing to talk with different people, and you just it's fun to hang out with. I'm very glad I got to know you this year.
Hey, Miss Ellen, happy Mother's Day. Thanks for all your hard work at the school. I remember the time when I cut my finger, how you helped to clean it up and helped me get ready to go to the ER without bleeding too much along the way. I appreciate your willingness to help anyone in need. Have an awesome day today and a happy Sabbath too.
Hey Leslie, I appreciate you. To show how much I appreciate you, I'm making this girls' appreciation video to show how much I appreciate you. I appreciate it when you're in math class. You always make me laugh with all your comments about all the questions Mr. Baker gives us. He's a cool guy. But this video isn't about me or Mr. Baker. It's about appreciating you. So I'm going to show you how much I appreciate you. I appreciate your hair. It's really nice and wavy. I like playing with it. I appreciate your shortness. It's really cool. It makes me happy that I'm taller than somebody. I also appreciate all the nice times we've had talking together, and we always had good conversations. I appreciate you, Leslie. Thank you.
Hey, Miss Cynthia, thank you so much for what you do for us students. You come in so early to make the food, and you're always smiling, and you never complain. It's so nice to see such a happy, smiling face after a troubling day at math class. Thank you so much for what you do, and have a good Sabbath.
Yo, Brenna, I just want to let you know you're a very amazing person to be around with. You're very fun as well. And every time you come in the room with a big, huge smile, it just wants to let everybody have a smile, if that makes sense. Anyways, you're very smart as well, too, because I remember when I needed help in homework, you always were there to help me, even though sometimes, you know, I needed help way too much. But just keep doing what you're doing and just be positive, and everybody loves you.
Hi, Ms. Verna. I appreciate your evening suppers, Friday evening suppers, and your food you cook. Very, very good food. I appreciate how you have taken the time to make gluten-free food for me, even though it might be different than everybody else's. It's tasted good just the same. And I thank you. So have a happy Sabbath.
Hey, Miss Debbie, I know I'm not a senior, and this is my first year here, so I don't know you too well, and I haven't had that many experiences with you. But you are my Algebra 2 teacher, and I really appreciate how well you convey math to us. It's very clear, it's understandable. I really appreciate that about you. Sometimes I come up early in the mornings, and I see you in the kitchen, and I'm like, yes, check mark, breakfast is gonna be good. Another thing I appreciate about you is that in all of your busy schedule, you find time to talk to us and find out our needs and our wants. I really appreciate that. Other times you come into our class or I see you at the school and there's a smile on your face and you're just like, how are you doing? Is this a good day? I mean, you just smile, and a smile does a lot to brighten up people's day, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Debbie. Happy Sabbath.
Hi, Miss Wendy. I'm doing you for Girls Appreciation, obviously, and I really appreciate you a lot. I can say that without reserve at all because you're such an awesome addition to the girls' dorm and just the entire school. And you're a really easy person to trust. And that's one thing I really like. And I think a lot of your girls appreciate too. And I also like too how you are really relatable and how you can kind of exist on the same level as us. You have so much more wisdom. But as far as like socially, you really fit in well and you're able to like talk with us, and maybe that's because you're young too, I don't know. 28's pretty young, right? Anyway, so I just want to thank you a lot, and I hope you have a happy Sabbath. Thank you, God bless.
Hi sister, you know I'm not supposed to go on which is what I'm talking about, but I hope you're having a good Friday evening, and I hope you have a good Sabbath. I just want to really appreciate you on all the things you've done for me and all the things we've done together on the hikes with Harris, and the silly things, conversations, all those deep conversations, and all things about life. And so I just really appreciate that about you, and I love you, Sister Riessa.
Hey Bethany, I hope you're having a nice day. Happy Sabbath. I just want to let you know you're a really cool person and a really chill person to hang around. And you know, like there were times last semester that I would sit by myself and you'd come sit with me and we'd have a good time, like during meals and stuff. And I really appreciate that. And you know, I just hope that you're having a nice day, and maybe in the future we can become better friends and talk more.
Hey Victoria, I know we didn't really hang out much last year and everything, but this year I just wanted to say that I appreciate you and everything that you've done, really. You've done a lot, even though I haven't hung out with you much. This year I've hung out with you more, and so I want to say, like I said, I appreciate you, and you're kind, nice. I'm still going to take your water bottle though, so you're going to have to get used to that until you graduate. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Happy Sabbath.
Hello, Miss Miriam. How are you? I want to thank you for all the time and effort you have put into working for Heritage Academy. I think every minute of it was a blessing. I want to thank you for spending the time to getting to know me. I want to thank you and happy Mother's Day.
Hola, Miss Teresa, qué honor hacer este video por usted, y me siento honrado para decirte cuánto aprecio todas las cosas que haces por nosotros en la cocina y también el trabajo que nos has enseñado en el jardín. También te quiero decir que feliz Día de las Madres y feliz sábado.
Hola, te quiero leer esto que yo escribí por ti. Me gustaría dar las gracias por todo que lo has hecho por mi familia y también esta escuela. Y si no fuera por ti, ni siquiera había sabido sobre Heritage y los maravillosos beneficios. Me encantan cómo tú siempre estás dispuesto a ayudar en todas las necesidades de la escuela y nosotros como estudiantes. Te aprecio todo. Gracias. Que Dios te bendiga y feliz sábado.
Hey Chelsea, buddy. I just wanted to take this time to tell you how much I really appreciate you. All the times that you say good morning to me, or the times that we pass through the hallway and you give me a little high five or a fist bump, or even the times when you cheer for me in basketball. It just encourages me throughout the day, and you bring cheerfulness into my life. So I hope you have a great day and happy Sabbath. Hey Nicole, you're an awesome person, and you're such a great influence to be around. And by the looks of it, you're gonna be a great leader someday. Maybe even standing next to the president. You're always someone to look to anytime you need help, and you're always there to give it to us. You're really cool, and you're our personal Surrey for help. Anytime we ask you something, you will give us the answer. Thanks so much. We appreciate all you do.
Hey guys, let's play a game. I've got 3 hints for you, and by the end, I'll just tell you who it is. First hint. I appreciate that she has a matching sense of style. Hint 2. I appreciate her passion for things like history, moulage, or the knife collection under her bed. Hint 3. I appreciate that she'll endlessly debate with me about how the Greeks are better than the Romans, in class and work. Yeah, you guessed it. It's Christina. Christina, I really appreciate having been able to work with you this year, and in class as well. Thanks.
Hi Sierra. I'm doing this girls appreciation video to show you just how much I appreciate you. I really appreciate the times we spent this year doing music together. You really have a special gift that God can use. And it's been really fun to do music with you this year. I also really appreciate your ramen hair. That's just a really nice thing to see every day in class, you know, that gorgeous blonde locks. Those are really inspiring. I also really appreciate your optimism and your very contagious personality that God has given you. That's really a blessing as well. Anyways, I really appreciate getting to know you and appreciate you as a person. Have a happy Sabbath.
So, there's 3 things I like about you. One is you've got a great sense of humor. I mean, you laugh at everything, and that's really great because the more laughter, happier people are. Second thing is, you're smart. I don't really get it, but you just understand things that I don't understand sometimes, and it's nice to know someone is making sense out of stuff. And third thing is, wonderful smile. Even when everyone's having a bad day and I don't know, the vibe is just not there, you walk in, you're always smiling, whether it's a bad vibe or not, and it just lightens the mood and everyone becomes a little bit happier. Rebecca, you know who you are. These are some of the things I really appreciate about you.
Hey Mom, I love you. Great mom, you've done a bunch for me, sent me to Christian schools. I don't know how to thank you. You've just drove me to school each year. You homeschooled me till 4th grade. And you sent me to a great school. You've always just helped me do my best in everything that I can. I don't know how to thank you for that. And I hope that I haven't made life too hard for you.
Hola hermana. Martin, I want you to know that you're a really fun person. You're always fun to be around, especially when we do our random head nods during class. Yeah, that's right, you do it back. You know, you've been here all 4 years, and it's been really nice getting to know you. I know you see this too. Enough said, you already know the pun. And I just also want you to know that in whatever you do for future plans, I hope that you always put God first, and that you always trust in Him in whatever situation. And currently, we are getting ready to go to Nepal, and I hope that we make some more memories over there. Happy Girls Appreciation Day.
Oh, Benya, the girl with everything on her agenda. You know, you're an amazing young lady. You're most of the time never shady, but maybe that's how you came out as a baby. Just kidding. We're never getting rid of you because that's somewhat forbidding. But I want to say I appreciate what everything you set your mind to, you eventually initiated. You even meditate on it, and I've never seen you throw a fit. Your face is always lit. So thank you for being someone we can turn to. And I know sometimes you don't want to, but I'll say it again, thank you. And while I was writing this, I thought to myself, none of this was untrue. So just keep being you.
Hey, Mrs. Sibilova. Has anyone told you how awesome you are? Well, I think you are. And your family, they're so good to me. They make me feel like I'm part of it. And, well, I don't have enough time to share how much I enjoy your company.
but, well, these are just some simple things. And so, have a happy Sabbath and happy Mother's Day.
Hey, Miss Tanya. I just want to let you know that although you're not around as much as you used to be, we appreciate you. Thank you for everything you've done, like construction-wise or even desk work-wise. You know, you've definitely been somebody that's influential on some people. And I hope that in the future, people will see more of you, and that you'll definitely be somebody that people can look up to. And have a great Girls Appreciation Day.
Hello, Ms. Silvera. Thank you for everything you've done for this school. Like last year, you helped out a lot in the kitchen. You've talked to a lot of the students and encouraged them as well. Also this year for helping out in the kitchen. I mean, tofu. And, yeah, it's nice that you could do that. I also want to say thank you for personally giving me some advice on stuff. And just stuff like that. Thank you very much. Happy Sabbath.
Alright, I'm not very good at this, so we're going to see how it goes. First off, I'd like to say that you're a pretty remarkable person. You have the ability to turn basically whatever I say against me and kind of, you know, take it to the awkward part. Second, you have a pretty kind heart. You have a interesting ability to get things done in the junior class, considering most of us procrastinate. That's a pretty good character, so keep up the good work.
What I really appreciate about you, Melody, is that you're funny, you're kind, you're smart, and you can strike up conversations when people are feeling down. You can encourage people with whatever you do. You can say different things that you might not think that encourage people, but they do. You're very fun to hang out with. You just put the smile on people's face whenever we go to outreach different activities. And you're just a very fun person to be around. And I am glad that I have known you.
So, I want to start off by a couple things I want to thank you for. I want to thank you for always being there, for being a good teacher, a good example, for keeping us in line, and being a mother to us when we're not home, and also being a good choir director. Those are just some of the things I'm very thankful for. You're also always there for people when they need them, for guidance, bringing in cool guest speakers for classes, and for all the grades. That's just my class. And I want to thank you for that. So thank you, Ms. Crum, for everything you do.
Hello, Miss Katie. This is a boys' appreciation to the girls, and one thing I appreciate, I'll start with that, is that we appreciate you being there every morning for breakfast and having a smile on your face and just being there and helping serve the food. That means a lot, as well as, you know, during rec, you're always there and you're always watching us with a careful eye, as well as, you know, just being there overall. And as well as we know you're busy doing classes, and we like to say that we appreciate that. And I guess that's what I appreciate about you, and as well as pitching in during the weekends. And that's what I appreciate about you, so thank you.
Hello, Jessica. I want to thank you so much for that smile you have on your face. Although you're sad, you're tired, you're mad, always have a smile on your face. I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you for being that friend that's always there to talk to, that's always inviting. And I want to tell you, keep that up, and God bless you.
Haley, well, I've known you for about 10 years now. I'm glad to say after those 10 years that, honestly, you're one of my oldest friends. Like, whenever we're together and we have time to hang out, we can sit back, we talk about country music, we can talk about the times that we had, a lot of fun, you know, being really little and running around campus, playing with sticks and imagining that they were swords and stuff. And so, I thank you for standing the test of time, for actually being a true friend throughout all this stuff. Like, honestly, I never thought I'd be able to go to school with you again after I moved. And so I thank you that whenever I came back, you were still the same Haley that I knew whenever I was little. So thank you.
Hey Kirsten, I just want to take this time to say how much I appreciate you. Sometimes you'd be really quiet, but you're overall a really good friend. You're cool to hang around with, to work with, to talk to, and we're really going to miss you when you leave. But I just want to say thank you for everything you've done, for helping out the kids. I see you always bring up people's moods, and they always want to be around you, so thank you.
Emily Tillman, thank you so much for being at this school. I really appreciate that you recommended this school to my parents, and that is part of the reason why I came here this year. We have a lot in common. You like the Green Bay Packers, and so do I, and you really enjoy Rubik's Cubing, and I did last semester, and you used to put up the flag, you know, when it's raining. It's kind of hard to remember that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for, you know, adding a nice effect to this school with your smile and what you say to others. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, Brooke. I'm in a brook. Well, it was a brook. I'm glad you're still a brook. I remember the first time we met. It was really funny because I didn't know you at all, and you were that one person that hung around Heritage but was like one of the staff kids. So you were too young to hang out with people. And I remember walking through the hallway, and the first thing you said to me was, "Hey John, like, how are you doing?" And I was like, I don't even know this person, but she seems very friendly, and I think from that point on, I've developed a like somewhat good friendship with you, especially since we have some mutual friends. And I definitely appreciate your outlook on life. It's very bright and cheerful, and I like how you really fit into the high school mold a lot. That's really cool. And I'd just like to encourage you to be strong these next few years of high school, and to be yourself 100%, because that's the only way to have fun in life. So.
Hey Summer, I made you this sandcastle because I'm at the beach because it's summer, just like you. And then I made the sandcastle for you as a token of my appreciation for you, because you always have this like bubbly and happy attitude about yourself. Like I like to be around you because you're always so like positive about everything. You're always smiling. And I remember this one time I convinced the senior class that I wasn't coming back after Christmas break, and then you came and like sat down next to me and started talking to me. And like I always like really appreciated that part about you. I never really said thank you for that, I don't think, because you were a little mad at me. But thank you, Summer.
Hello, Kia. When I had a choice to pick somebody for Girls Appreciation, I decided to pick you for a specific reason. And that reason is, it's really easy to say nice things about you. The first thing I notice about you is that you're really polite. You are like one of the most polite young ladies in this school. It seems like whenever I'm in the school and I happen to see you, you're holding the door open for someone or saying a nice word to someone, and I think that's a really cool characteristic to have. Secondly, I can tell you work really hard in the office, you do great office work, and you have good work ethic. And lastly, you have a really bubbly and bright personality that's really, hard to dislike. And that's what I appreciate about you. And you have a really long name too. It's like really big. It's Wakia Yuha Gliwi Matawambli Eagle Bear. And like I said, that's a big name. But what I realized is that behind that big name is a big heart.
Hello, this is Kevin. You can't really see me right now because it's pretty dark out here. But for my Girls Appreciation, I'm going to be writing these letters here with a flashlight, and it'll spell the name of the girl that I have. So the first letter is S, and that stands for strong, sweet, and sassy. And then the next one is H, happy, hilarious, and high-willed. Then A, amiable, affable, and awesome. Then N for nice, nimble, which is quick-witted. And another N for never giving up. O for optimistic, slightly odd, and she's okay. And then last but not least, another N for neat, noteworthy, benevolent, and not strange. So, as you can see, is Shannon. So Shannon, I have one message for you, and that's found in Matthew 5, verses 14 through 16. And it says, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. So let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." Shannon, God has given you a light, and it all depends on what you do with it. So do great things with it, because I know that you can light up the world.
Well, you know what they say. We save the best for last. Dear Imani, roses are red, violets are blue. This is not a love poem. I was scared too. It's been a ride full of ups and downs, and you've always been there to turn it around. Now where do I start? You're sweet and you're nice, but your attitude's full of all kinds of spice. I'm happy to say that you're always here. If I keep going long, I might shed a tear. Our friendship's a movie that will never end, and thank God that it wasn't pretend. I hope you know that you're God's creation. I hope you enjoyed this. Happy Girls Appreciation. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It took a lot of time, but it was definitely worth the effort. On behalf of the boys' dorm as Boys Club President, I just want to read you a verse found in 1 Peter chapter 3, 3-4. "Whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning, of plaiting the hair and wearing of gold, or of putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of God of great price." When I read these verses, it perfectly demonstrates the video. We focused on your inward qualities, not just your outward qualities. Same applies for God. He focuses on your inward qualities, not just your outward qualities. So I would just like to say a prayer as an end of this Vespers. Dear Father in heaven, Lord, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for being such a loving creator and such a beautiful artist, Lord. You created women so that they may be a helpmate for us, and you've given just as much responsibility as we have, Lord. So thank you for giving us the ability to have a day that we may be able to appreciate your creation, Lord. In your name we pray, we all say, hallelujah. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video once again. God bless, and peace out.